Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. I say again, welcome to my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. And so, what is my thought for tonight? Well, my thought for tonight is I would call this topic gifted but lazy. And I'll say it again, gifted but lazy. And so, where am I coming from with this? Well, you have people that have talent and they can be tremendously gifted in a particular area, but they lack the heart or the work ethic in order to fulfill their potential or to properly develop their talent. Gifted but lazy. And there are people out there that they may have several talents or they may be extremely good at a particular area and excel where others don't. And the problem, what happens with individuals that are gifted but they don't have the work ethic, what will happen is that the talent can only carry you so far. You have to add the hard work in order for it to realize its true potential and to separate you and carry you above the masses. And I mean, I guess good examples, some of the easier examples would be you could look at athletes. You know, you can have an athlete in any sport that could, they may be gifted, but if they don't apply the appropriate work ethic, even if they make it, say, to the pros, college, or whatever level, then eventually their career won't last that long, because what will happen is that, especially as an athlete, this is a good example, when they come across other gifted or talented athletes, what's going to separate them is not going to be, so to speak, the talent, because everybody is good at that level. What's going to separate them is the hard work, the details, the little things, and doing things through repetition over and over and over again. And this is true in any area of life, whether it's in art, it could be, rappers, singers, anything from poets, engineers, those that create, even in technology, science. It's those that stick with it and follow through, because no matter how gifted and how talented you are going to run across some challenges and some obstacles. And you have to be willing to overcome those challenges or those obstacles and make the needed sacrifices in order to properly break the shell so that talent can birth forth. Now, if the hard work, ethic is attached to the talent and is put together with it, then eventually the talent will break forth and it'll birth life. But, gifted but lazy. And so your talent will only carry you so far. I can give you another example. I don't really want to call any names, but you can use, Sha'Carri Richardson. And even though, it can be said that, she was smoking weed, blah, 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 et cetera, and what she was going through, but you can tell that her focus was off, and as talented as she is, without the hard work ethic and the focus, and part of that hard work is you have to remain focused and work on your craft in order to get things done right. And as a result, you saw what happened. She basically got obliterated by other talented athletes, because at that professional level or world-class level, everybody is good. So she had to learn a lesson to refocus. Go back to the basics, fundamentals, get your focus, proper training, and like I said, without that work ethic, and I mean the work ethic either has to equal the talent or even be greater. So for someone who's gifted, if they really want to excel, they have to work hard like a person that is non-talented, or like they're at the bottom of the barrel. because at every level that you accomplish, you're starting all over. Once you hit a new level, you're at the bottom again, and then have to kind of prove yourself, because now there's others that's on the same level or on that level that's been there longer, or they're better than you. So a gift without work ethic, it's not going to cut it. It won't cut it. The potential will never be realized, and you'll never be able to make an impact with that gift or your talent. So, gifted but lazy is not going to cut it. You got to put forth the work ethic and the details, the little things, and you have to do the things or go through, say, maybe the dry seasons, because doing something repetitively, it can get kind of boring sometimes, or making sacrifices when everybody else is having fun and having a good time. You're putting in extra hours in order to develop, your talent or your gift. Dry seasons can be boring, but dry seasons are necessary. But I'm not going to make this video or not this video, it will be, but this podcast or this episode. I just want to give you something to think about. And everybody has a gift or talent, but do we have the work ethic to go with it? Something to think about. And again, this podcast, not video, is called Gifted but Lazy. Gifted but Lazy. And the name of this podcast is called Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKSTHOUGHTS. That's Snacks Thoughts. And you can find this podcast on Acast, Anchor, Spotify, Spreaker, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, iTunes, Radio PBM, SoundCloud, and a host of other social media platforms. So please, join and subscribe to Snacks Thoughts. Also, I have a YouTube channel called Eric Broadus YouTube. That's EricBroadus. Eric Broadus YouTube, or ericbroadusyoutube.com. So please, subscribe to both Snacks Thoughts and Eric Broadus YouTube. And when you go to my YouTube channel, please smash that bell to become a subscriber. And smash the like button to like the video and promote it. And leave a comment. If you don't like it, hit the unlike button to promote it and still leave a comment. Everybody has a right to their opinion. And lastly, I'm teaching courses on Skillshare on how to succeed in the military, cultural diversity, and leadership, and a host of other topics. So please join the course on Skillshare. But please share it, push it out. Eric Broadus YouTube and Snacks Thoughts. Again, this episode was Gifted but Lazy. That's all I have. Peace out, guys.